Good afternoon to one and all. Sorry for the delay. In the last two classes, that is on Tuesday and Wednesday, I explained about the binary search tree introduction along with the operations that are performed on the binary search tree. Today in this session, I am going to explain about the traversals, binary search tree traversals. So binary search tree or BST is traversed in exactly the same way a binary tree is traversed. In other words, BST traversal is same as binary tree traversal. Example. Here is the perfect example for the binary search tree. We are going to perform pre-order, in-order and post-order traversals on this binary search tree. And today my agenda is along with these in-order, pre-order, post-order traversals explanation. I'm going to demonstrate you about the program which is about how to create the binary search tree along with that performing in order, pre-order and post-order traversals on the BST. So along with this example, I'm going to demonstrate you the code. Okay. So initially, what is the pre-order traversal? Pre-order traversal means it is root, left, right. So on this binary search tree, so the pre-order traversal means root, that is 100, and left is also a subtree, so we have to perform the pre-order traversal on left subtree. So the left subtree is 20, 10, 30. So on this tree the pre-order traversal is 20, 10, 30. So after the completion of root, left, we have to go for right. So right is also a subtree, and for this subtree the pre-order traversal is 200, 150 and 300. So overall the pre-order traversal for this binary search tree is 100, 20, 10, 30, 200, 150, 300. That is the in-order traversal for this binary search tree. In-order traversal means the notation for the in-order traversal is left, root, right. So for this binary search tree, the left is one subtree. So before going to the complete in-order traversal on the full binary search tree, we have to perform the in-order traversal on this left subtree. So for the the left subtree, that is 20, 30, 10. Sorry, 20, 10, 30. The in-order traversal is 10, 20, 30. So after the completion of the after the completion of the left, we have to go for root. So 10, 20, 30, then 100. So left is over, root is over, then we have to go for right. So in-order traversal for this right subtree is 150, 200 and 300. So the total in-order traversal means 10, 20, 30, 100, 150, 200 and 300. So here what we have to observe is when we perform the in-order traversal on the binary search tree, we will get the keys or elements in the ascending order or increasing order. That means in order to perform the sorting technique on the binary search tree, just simple. If we apply the in-order traversal on the binary search tree, definitely we will get the numbers in the ascending order. That's it. That the important thing we have to understand here. So in order traversal on the binary search tree means we will get the elements in the ascending order. And last one is post order traversal. Post order traversal means simple: left, right, root. Here left is one subtree, right is another subtree. So before going for the whole traversal, that is post order traversal, first we perform the post order traversal on left subtree, then post order traversal on right subtree, then we will include the root at the end. So post order traversal for the left subtree is 10, 30, 20 because left, right, root. So left is 10, right is 30, and root is 20. So for the post order traversal for the left subtree is 10, 30, 20. In the same way, the post order traversal for the right subtree is 150, 300, 200. And after left, right, we have to go for root. So the complete post order traversal for this binary search tree is 10, 30, 20, 150, 300, 200, 100. That is 10, 30, 20, 150, 300, 200, 100. That's it. So I already told you in this session I am going to explain about I am going to demonstrate you about the program regarding how to create the binary search tree. Then we will go for in order, pre-order, and post-order traversal. Everything is included in the same program. Initially, we are going to create the binary search tree. After the creation of the binary search tree, it is possible to perform in order, pre-order, and post-order traversals. Once again, I am going to tell you that. So, in order to perform these three traversal techniques, first of all, we have to create the binary search tree. So, to create the binary search tree, we are going to make use of structure. Whatever may be the data structure like linked list, tree, stack, whatever it may be, we are going to use the structure. So in order to define the node, because tree is a collection of nodes, so for each and every node, uh, we have to be in the tree, for each and every node that exists in the tree, we have to create initially. So for that purpose, structure is useful. So in order to define the node, structure is there. So this one, struct node, and it contains three fields. First field is data. Node actually contains a value. Along with that, it is having two pointers. One pointer points to the left part and another pointer points to the right part. For that purpose, structure is defined. After defining the node, we have to provide the memory, or we have to allocate the memory for that particular node. So by using with the help of malloc function, we can able to allocate the memory for that node, and then initialization with the value. Then left is points to null and right points to null, like this. We can create like this. One node is created. How node is created? Just simple, two steps. One step is to allocate memory to that particular node, and second step is initialization. Data part is initialized with a value. That value may be provided at the runtime or compile time. Most of the times we are generally comfortable with the runtime. So value is initialized to the data part in the node, and the left pointer points to the null and right pointer points to the null, and that node is returned. Next one, after creation of node, we have to create remaining nodes also. That means insertion of so many nodes. I will clarify with you an example. Even in this session or the previous session, construction of binary search tree is happened with a repetitive insertion of multiple elements into the binary search tree. That means after the creation of one node, another node is inserted into the existing binary search tree. Like for example, we starts with a binary search tree with a root node 50 or with an element 50, and we are going to insert one more element, that is 70. 70 is going to attach to the right side of 50. Then we will add one more element. That means what we have to understand is binary search tree is constructed by using with the help of repetitive insertions of different nodes into the existing binary search tree. It starts with a root node, then remaining nodes are inserted either to the left or right of the root node, depending upon the relationship between those. So here also another important function in this particular program is insert. Here, if the root node, that means initially we didn't create the, or otherwise initially we didn't start the binary search tree, at this particular point of time even root node also won't exist. So at this particular point of time, that means if root is equal to null, then we have to call the function that is create node. Create node is a function. That particular function takes the input argument as data. Then root is there. For example, if the root node is exist, then the element what we want to insert into the existing binary search tree is less than the root, then that particular element is going to be inserted in the left part of the binary search tree. Otherwise, that means here else if the element what we are trying to insert is greater than the root node in the existing binary search tree, then that particular element is going to be placed in the right part of the binary search tree, like this. So repetitive insertions will take place in the binary search tree. uh, uh, Already I told you about the first two fragments of code, that is we need to define the structure, then we have to create the node as binary search tree or a binary tree, whatever the tree may be. It is a collection of nodes. For that purpose, node has to be created. For in the sorry in node we saw only two steps. We need to provide memory to that particular node and initialization. Then how to view the binary search tree means it is a repetitive insertion of as many nodes as we require. For example, if you want to create the binary search tree with 7 nodes, then 7 insertions must be takes place into the binary search tree. Starting element must be placed at the root node and the remaining nodes must be placed either left to the root or right to the root, depending upon the relationship between them. Next one, after the repetitive insertion of as many nodes as we required, then construction of binary search tree is completed. Then we have to go for in order, pre-order and post-order traversals. Here I am going to explain these particular techniques in the form of a recursive manner, because it is very easy compared to the iterative fashion. It is very easy to write and easy to understand, because we know that in order traversal is left, root, right. So if root is equal to null, that means binary search tree is not created, then there is no need to perform in order traversal technique. Or otherwise, we know the notation left, root, right. So first of all we have to traverse the entire left part. After the traversal of the left part in the existing binary search tree, then we need to display the value. Then we have to traverse in the right subtree. So that is only written in this particular part. That is, in order traversal can be written like this. Uh, it is done in a recursive manner. We have to traverse in the left part, then display the root value and traverse in the right part, like this. If you understand the in-order traversal, then it is very easy to write the pre-order and post-order traversals also. Here, we know the notations. With the help of notations, we can easily write the code. That's what I am saying. In the pre-order traversal, say, if tree doesn't exist, there is no need to perform the pre-order traversal technique. Otherwise, we know the notation. Root, left, right. So display the root value, then traverse the left part and traverse the right part. That is the last two statements here. Pre-order root left, pre-order root right means we have to traverse the left part in a pre-order way, and we have to traverse the right part also in the pre-order manner. In the same way, the post-order traversal. Post-order notation, we know left, right, root. So traverse the left part in a post-order manner, traverse the right part in a post-order way, and finally displaying the root value. That's it. So this is the important function, that is the main function. From here we need to call the remaining functions. So initially we are going to declare node, struct node, that is already defined at the initial point, struct node, and the variable is root, and it is initialized with the value null. So root is a pointer which points to the struct node, and remaining four variables are depending upon that particular point of time. We will see each and every variable declaration why those are needed. I is a looping variable that is needed. N, it represents the number of nodes, and value, sorry, uh, ah, value is needed, but forget about the key. That is not needed in this main function. Ignore that particular variable, key variable. We have to concentrate on first three variables. That's it. I, n, value. I, it is for the looping purpose. N represents the number of nodes, and value to insert into the binary search tree. So enter the number of nodes. We are going to provide that particular value at the runtime, for example 7. Then with the help of loop, we write like this: printf enter the value to insert into the binary search tree. So the first value that you are going to provide is the root node. Then the remaining values are placed either left to the root or right to the root, depending upon the relationship between those values. Then we are going to perform the in-order traversal, pre-order traversal, and post-order traversal. Function for each and sorry, I am going to tell like that. User-defined function for each and every mm, code fragments for each and every user-defined function is already explained in the previous slides. That means insert function is available here, in order here, pre-order and post-order, that also available in these slides. And within the insert we are going to call create node. Within the insert we are going to call the create node. Like this, all the functions that are defined here are needed at any point of time. Then by execution of this complete program, this is the one sample instance where I'm going to give the number of nodes as 7 and enter the value like 100, 200. This particular values represents the binary search tree at the starting point. This binary search tree I given as an input 100, 200, 20, 10, 150, 330. Here in order traversal, we know that if we perform the in order traversal on the binary search tree, we get the numbers in increasing order or ascending order. And please observe the pre-order traversal and post-order traversal. Here the pre-order traversal means root, left, right. So just clearly observe this: 100, 20, 10, 30, 200, 150, 300. 100, 20, 30, 200, 150, 300. 100, 20, 10, 100, 20, 10, 30, 200, 150, 300. Post order traversal also we got the same answer as we did in an example, that is 10, 30, 20, 150, 300, 200, 100. 10, 30, 20, 150, 300, 200, sorry, 150, 300, 200, 100.